So I usually sleep for a very long time unless I have a cheer practice or something that I need to get up really early for. But eventually I get up and I do a little stretching. And then I just go on my phone and I use all my social medias and anything that I want to. This takes probably around 20 minutes unless I wake up late, which does happen like very often. So I finally get up. But here are some of my social medias. So I go on my Twitter and I look at what you guys tweet at me and I favorite some of it. Then I go on Instagram, look around at my photos a little bit. And I also look at all the edits that you guys make of me or whatever you tag me in. And I'll look at some of my photos. So then I finally get up and I go feed my fishies, Talia and Dory. Talia is the fat one and Dory is the skinny one. After I do that, I look at my planner to see what I'll be doing today. I like to have everything really organized, so even though it's summertime, I still write down everything that I'm doing, just that neat and organized. Then I finally make my way downstairs and I go in the pantry and I look to see what there is for breakfast. And usually I'm not very hungry in the morning and usually I wake up late anyways, so I just got a little granola bar. Then I go into the cabinet and I get a regular cup and I get a mug or something portable. And then I start getting just some ice water because it's real refreshing in the morning. And then I get some water and put it in my mug. I fill it up about halfway and then I microwave it for 30-ish seconds. And then I do this because I'm making tea. I make tea every morning. And it's healthy tea. I hate tea actually, but I'll drink healthy tea. And of course only me. This happens to only me when I try and open my granola bar. So finally my tea water is ready. Then I just take my little tea packet and I put it in there. And then I mix it all around and make my tea. And then I go on my phone for a little bit while I'm eating. And I take some selfies. Then I take all my stuff and I go upstairs. But wait, there's my mom. And I make sure to stop by and say hi to my little kitty cat on the way upstairs. And by the way, for all of you guys that knew that she was sick, she is pretty much all better now. She's healthy now, but she's not quite back to herself. But she's good enough. Misty's just doing Misty. And I tried to play with her, but she didn't want to play. But then she snuggled with her mousey. So eventually I head back upstairs, and then I go into my room, I set everything down, and then I go on my computer, and I usually have Spotify open, and I'm just listening to my jams. And then I'll also go on YouTube, and I'll check out everything that's, on my channel, everything that y'all tag me in. And I'll go on 7SuperGirls and see how the channel is doing. So then I make my bed, and to be 100% honest with you guys, I do not make my bed every day. But when I'm a neat freak, so when I really want to, get my room organized, I definitely will make my bed. Then I put on my decorative pillows on. That we actually made those pillows. And then I put my nice little zebra blanket on the end. And here's the final product. So then I head into the bathroom. And then I get my face washy stuff out. And I set up my little Neutrogena, is that how you say it? I don't know. Thing, and I get my rag. And then I put my hair down and I get like my little pink headband on because it matches my shirt. Then I start washing my face. And then I use my rag and I just wipe it down and then get my face dry. Then I start brushing my teeth. And I just sped it up real quick. Trust me guys, I do the full, 2.5 minutes, whatever it is. But obviously I don't want to show that on here because it's boring. So finally we're all done and now we're leaving the bathroom. So we go in, we look at my pajamas, and then we change into my outfit. So I have a nice tunic on from Forever 21 and then some shorts. Whee! Okay. So now we move on to my vanity where we start my makeup process, and trust me guys, I really don't use a lot of makeup. There's just like eyebrow gel and then chapstick, obviously. And then I just like kind of brush out my eyebrows. It sounds funny, but it's true. And then I curl my eyelashes just to make my eyes look like I'm not sleeping. And then I do my BB cream just because my eyes are a little dark under my eyes are a little dark when I wake up. I mix it all in. And then I fill in my eyebrows to make them fleeked. And there I have one done and one not done, lol. And then I do my face powder, makeup, whatever. And that is it. And just to show you guys that I don't use a lot of makeup, these are literally all the makeup products I just used. So then I brush out my hair and I make it nice and untangly. And then I'm just going to do a half up, half down hairstyle for today. I do that most of the days now that I've cut my hair, if you guys noticed. And then I'm all done. Whee! So then usually that's pretty much it for my morning routine. I just go and sit down, maybe read a book, go on more YouTube, and that's really it.